Hey, it's me, Reese. I'm back at it again. Like I say, each time I do 2 videos per time. And this is the second video, and the last one, 4 right now. So basically, last video I told you what I do on this channel. So I do any fights out there. Like, basically, I'm inspired by Danko. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean to fart on this video. Sometimes I need to get that out. So basically, what I do here is, well, I do any fights out there. Well, for some examples, if I take like the Omni Droid versus the Iron Giant, or Susan Murphy versus I don't know, like the Rancor, or Boba Fett versus Bosk, or uh guy from the Free Guy movie versus, trying to think, or versus Tron from the original movie, or uh the Fallen from Transformers versus, trying to think, like Galactus from the new Fantastic Four movie, and or Gypsy Danger versus Shockwave or something like that. So let's get on to it. So the fights I got here, the first one, I got Eve Macaro versus Dom from the Fast and the Furious. After that fight, I got King Shark versus Mr. Incredible. After that fight, I got Buzz Lightyear versus SpongeBob. After that fight, I got the Superman Kaiju versus Gypsy Danger. After that fight, it's actually a two-way fight between some Halo weapons. So I got the Bulldog versus, well, the Bulldog and the Ravager. Sorry. Coming against the Magnum and the OMR. And the last fight is a three-way fight between Guy from the Free Guy movie versus Tron from the original movie versus Lightning McQueen. So let's get right to it. So between Eve and Dom, they're both very skilled fighters. Like, Dom is honestly strong. Like, he's basically can fight against Deckard Shaw in coming against Hobbs himself. But Dom is surprisingly a skilled fighter, like actually fighting against Hobbs in Fast 5. But I think Eve is just a way better fighter here. Like, she has more durability, just downright ruthless here. Like, she can, like, basically go up against anyone she needs to and beat them in the fight. Like, Eve is actually my favorite character in all of movie history. Well, it was Hobbs, but now it's Eve, and I'm sticking with that for now on. Like, Eve is such a skilled fighter. Like, I think between the two, strength levels out easy. But I still think Eve just has more experience. Yes, she was only in one movie, but I think just her skill alone can beat Dom easy here. So yeah, I think Eve Macaro would have won that fight. So the next one is King Shark versus Mr. Incredible. So Mr. Incredible and King Shark are both physically strong, but King Shark is more ruthless. Like, Mr. Incredible can throw a good punch and actually knock over Dominator a couple times with a punch, like just punching him above his weight class. But Mr. Incredible is surprisingly powerful. But King Shark is leagues above Mr. Incredible here. Well, he's stronger and tougher, plus he has a regeneration healing factor. Like, he's basically took attack from Star, no problem. Just got thrown into the building, got shot up a lot, with a lot of bullets, didn't phase King Shark. King Shark is obviously way stronger here. Like, I don't want to scare kids though, because I mean, these are for kids and adults, but I can actually see King Shark ripping Mr. Incredible straight in half. Because in that new Suicide Squad movie, King Shark was able to rip a man, like a soldier, in half. I can actually see that happening with Mr. Incredible. Or just King Shark biting him too. Again, I don't want to scare kids. But I think King Shark is stronger, he's tougher. I think King Shark wins that fight. So the next fight is, I don't know, like it's a cartoon character versus a, so it's Buzz Lightyear versus SpongeBob. So SpongeBob is kind of indestructible. Like, well, basically, when he gets hurt, he can actually rebuild himself because he's a sponge. But he's actually a skilled karate fighter. Like, he's surprisingly durable. But I think Buzz just is way more durable, though. Like, he just has the better weapons. But I can see Buzz just exploding SpongeBob in a way he cannot rebuild himself, though. Like, again, I don't want to scare kids, though, but I can see that happening here. Close fight, though, but I think Buzz would win that fight. So the next one is basically the Superman Kaiju versus Gypsy Danger. I thought this would be a fun fight because Gypsy has her against Kaijus. Meant to put the Superman Kaiju up against Gypsy Danger. So Gypsy Danger has fought against a lot of Kaijus in Pacific Rim, like the very first movie. But Gypsy Danger is surprisingly tough and strong and piloted by the best pilots out there. But it does packing some powerful weapons. But I don't see Gypsy Danger beating the Superman Kaiju. Like, basically Gypsy killed Leatherback, but he's not going to be able to kill the Superman Kaiju in the same way. The Superman Kaiju is way more strong and tougher, plus that fire breath is going to be a problem. So basically, if Gypsy Danger gets in close, basically the Superman Kaiju can melt Gypsy Danger down to liquid without fire. I can actually see that happening in this fight. Basically, the Kaiju was fighting against Conan Superman. Like, actually taking his punches, no problem. But eventually got killed by Mr. Terrific's, like, explosive drones. But I still think the Superman Kaiju just is way more impressive. Yeah, this is a Superman Kaiju can take down Gypsy in a fight. The Superman Kaiju wins. So the next one is basically some Halo weapons going head to head. It's the Bulldog versus the Ravager versus the Magnum and the OMR. So I think between the weapons here. Hello? Like, the Bulldog and the Ravager basically have some firepower, but they're pretty impressive weapons. But the Magnum and the OMR are definitely impressive too. The OMR is a single shot, and the Magnum is a single shot too.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good?
Are you doing a video?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Well, I got tons of stuff to unload, so
Yeah.
I'll be interrupting your video.
Yeah, no.
It was so cold. It was windy all day.
So I think between the weapons here, I think the Bulldog and Ravager would win this fight. So the last fight is a three-way fight. It's Guy from the Free Guy movie versus Tron from the original film. Give me a Lightning McQueen. So Guy from the Free Guy movie, basically his powers come from glasses. So basically he does have some interesting weapons, like a lightsaber, a shield, and a hook fist. But Tron from the original is impressive too, a great fighter and has that disc. But Lightning McQueen just is faster, so he's pretty strong too. I think Lightning McQueen wins this fight. So if you like this, like, subscribe, so bye for now.